Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, he told me, just remember that all the people in this world haven't had the advantages that you've had. This was the second sentence of the first chapter of The Great Gatsby. The quote is expressed as a form of reminiscence, and the moral of this quote is to not have any critiques for anyone, because you never know what they have been through and the circumstances. I personally related this quote to a famous saying, "Don't judge a book by its cover." I processed this in my head as it having the same meaning as to not judge anyone prematurely. Everyone has a story of their own, and you don't have the right to label them before you've heard theirs. In my mind, it's sort of in our human nature to judge someone, no matter how hard you try not to. Sometimes it even serves as a defensive mechanism when you're in an uncomfortable situation, and it makes you feel better, but that's still not an excuse. This is also a big issue, especially in our daily lives. Prejudice based on the color of someone's skin, their clothes, the way they talk, happens on a daily basis. I chose this quote because it's one thing that I often tell myself as well. Like I said before, I feel like it's in our human nature to judge one another, and oftentimes we judge those that we aren't familiar with simply based on their habits, their appearances, and even their sexual orientations. When I do judge someone, I end up telling myself that it's wrong to judge, of course, and I kind of take back what I had thought of them in my head.
She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay, gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression, yet we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody, there is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned when everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
I really like the passage because, like I said before, it's something that I often told myself. I decided to do a dance choreography for this quote because I thought dancing would be the easiest way for me to relate to this passage. The song kind of popped into my head as I was reading the quote, so I just decided to go along with it. Even though the song had a similar moral as that of the quote, it kind of branched off in its own ways, specifying in judgments towards those who are homosexual. After doing the dance, my understanding of the passage wasn't really transformed in any ways because it was a simple quote and that's pretty self-explanatory.